So then we had to look at the launch timeline, and there's a few things to consider. And I have a few notes because I don't want to forget the things I want to tell you. Um, you want to come up with this timeline because you want to stay on track and stick to a plan. You also want to give your affiliates enough notice and build up momentum with your prospects. So the key pieces of the timeline here are the freebie launch date, the period of the launch, affiliate launch dates, and after the launch also. So let's talk about those each in a little bit of detail. So the freebie launch date, like if you're offering this great free thing, it could be done ahead of the launch. You could have a series of free things that you're just kind of building momentum and you haven't launched yet. And that requires a longer time period, but it does get people interested, does get them excited. Or you can do it at the same time as the launch. Since we were just going to have about 6 days to work on this, we were going to kind of do all of it simultaneously. And because we're not working with, huge numbers of affiliates, we will be leveraging, Yusuf will be able to leverage our existing affiliate force and get some of those people on board there. But that's what we were going to do. And what other free content? Maybe you have that main free offer, but what other free content? You're going to release some videos. What else are you going to do? When are you going to do it? That can be, I think it's always important to, get your customers ready for what's going to come, even if you don't release the freebie too far in advance. But, start mentioning things casually, start giving out little pieces of content, and then just go for it. So as far as the launch period is like so you want to launch beginning and an end, but what does that even mean? So what are the dates? Are they going to get a special price during that period? Are they getting certain bonuses? Are you going to change the offer part way? Sometimes people do, first 24 hours, people get the best deal. I personally find that too much work. And I sometimes feel like it deflates the launch too. Like you have an amazing first day and then that happens. But you could also do different bonuses on different days and, just give people another reason to go check out the offer. Have a plan for how you're going to do that. For affiliates, you got to figure out when you're going to start talking to them about it, when you're going to have that JV page ready. But that, if you're going to do anything as you're preparing your launch, the JV page, even though I showed you the freebie page first, the JV page is the first thing you should get done. And if you think like, oh my goodness, okay, it's like a few weeks out, I gotta start telling affiliates about this, and make sure that JV page is fully functional, ready to go, so you can start promoting it. Even if your sales page isn't quite ready, all that other stuff, that JV page first is what we always do, so that we can give our affiliates as much advance notice as possible, because then they can put it in their calendars, and you have a lot of time to start contacting people and warm them up to the idea of promoting you. If you have existing affiliates, obviously as well, so that they don't put something else on their schedule at that time, or if there's a contest, you're going to run a contest, you want them to know about it and be ready for it so that you get the best participation as possible. So, yeah. And then as you're trying to talk to affiliates, if you have done quite a few offers and what sells, you might be, leading with the people you're contacting with, how much they can make, or maybe you've tested the offer and what the average cost per or earnings per click is. Then you can share that. In the case of what Yusuf's doing, right? It's an untested offer. It's his first information product. And I think we're going to lead more with, obviously, that the commissions are there. It is, it's a great offer, but leading with the awesome content. We have kind of two kinds of affiliates on our team. Some, obviously, they all like to make money. That's why they do it. But some are very earnings per click oriented, and they want to know that they're going to make good money by promoting this. So I think we have more altruistic affiliates who are interested in sharing good content. So if you got free stuff to share, they want to share that, which is great because these are the affiliates that are going to help grow your list. The ones who are concerned about the earnings per click aren't necessarily going to, help you with that portion of so we're going to appeal to those affiliates who love to share good content, and we have lots of them, so we'll be able to get them on board. So then what about after the launch, your timeline? It's because the launch, sometimes people, it feels like it's over, right? And then people go on to the next product. And you don't want to do it that way. Like a lot of the stuff that you did can become evergreen, right? That you can keep bringing people into that freebie process. And you're going to maybe take some of those broadcast emails that you did during the launch and put them into an autoresponder series so that people are always getting that full promotion, and you sort of like have a mini launch, not a dated one. Like, it's not like August 5th to 12th. It's just sort of, you just say this is the last call, or this offer ends in a couple days, but it's all becomes evergreen. Or you could do another promotion. Remember, I talked about Yusuf not having time for case studies. In this case, he could start doing some case studies and releasing them and do a kind of another relaunch at another period of time. Maybe he'll expand the course, and which is great. When you expand a course, the best thing to do, there might be exceptions, is give that extra content to your existing customers, because they're going to be so happy. You're going to have happy customers who are going to buy your other stuff, but then you have an excuse to bring in the new ones and make that offer even more valuable. So it doesn't end there. Always keep that in mind and think about how you're going to continue to get customers to your offer.